Hi, my name is Craig Martin. I'm CEO of Global Genes. We are an international nonprofit dedicated to serving the needs of the rare disease community. I'm pleased to present to you today a poster session on patient identification, inclusion, and engagement for rare CNS disorders, or PI for CNS. Which is a multi-stakeholder initiative designed to look at the barriers and challenges to identifying, engaging, and including rare disease populations in research and development for rare CNS conditions. This particular initiative was funded with support from Passage Bio, Alexion or AstraZeneca Rare Diseases, Scio Gene Therapies, Taysha Gene Therapies, and Praxis. The process that we undertook was we formed a CNS advisory panel, which consisted of 10 members, which will meet 5 times throughout this process, and provided guidance on the development of the survey instruments and the workshops and findings that resulted. We conducted a series of 3 surveys involving patients, caregivers, and clinicians. And 3 multi-stakeholder workshops, which focused on pediatric CNS conditions, adolescent and adult CNS conditions, and health equity. The outcomes from the survey, from the workshops, and from the report and recommendations will be issued in the coming weeks. As part of the survey, we looked at a number of different issues that may provide barriers or challenges to diagnosis and patient identification. We spoke with pediatric caregivers, adolescent adult caregivers and patients, and clinicians and researchers. And there was a series of commonalities across those audiences in terms of what they viewed as some of the challenges. Many of those were about increasing awareness of signs and symptoms of rare and particularly ultra-rare CNS conditions, and finding ways for both patients, caregivers, and clinicians to align more around the description of symptoms so that a clinical diagnosis could be made sooner. Other issues that arose were around access to genetic testing and whole genome and exome sequencing, which were often cited as the factors in clinical definitive diagnosis. The workshops that we conducted involved multiple stakeholders and explored a variety of issues that those particular workshop participants viewed as being primary barriers or challenges in places where there was an opportunity to make progress in improving diagnosis across rare CNS conditions. The results of those workshops were captured leveraging an online whiteboarding tool called Miro and a professional moderator, and helped to form the basis for a further exploration in the workshops of interventions that may be appropriate to deal with those challenges. The interventions that were identified were spread across 4 different areas, as you'll see here, and involved a range of interventions from education to increasing access to testing and tools to broader sharing of data and information that would support better diagnosis and more inclusiveness in diagnosis around the world. For more information on the final report, there's a QR code here that we encourage you to access and register to receive a copy of the final report. And we welcome your participation as we move forward to take action on the initiatives identified here. Thank you.